Hakanai omoi zuto. So, this is Doki Doki Rainclouds. It is one of the more popular mods for Doki Doki Literature Club, and this takes place from Sayori's perspective throughout Act 1, because, well, I'm assuming that you've gotten this off of my YouTube playlist, in which case you know that Sayori is not present for subsequent acts. So, let's get... What is the name of your childhood friend? It's still AK. I like that it's the name of your childhood friend. I have trouble... Oh god, I have to remember what Sayori's voice was. I should have researched that before I started. I have trouble breathing. I feel so numb. I don't want to open my eyes. Not again. Another day for me to wake up for. Another day to live through. Am I even living at this point? What's the point? Things would be so much better if... No, I can stay strong. For AK, I've got to. I'm doing this. Oh, jeez. I slept in my school clothes. I should change them. Oh, don't be green sleeves. It's green sleeves. Are you serious? I can't take a depressing song seriously if it's green sleeves. Whatever, there's no point. I'll just do the same thing tonight, and again tomorrow. And it's late again. Why am I such a lazy failure? Jesus, Sayori, calm down. I feel a tear rolling down my cheek, and another one. I'm such a loser. Why would anyone ever want to hang out with me? This is the teenage girl version of that BoJack Horseman episode, where he just talks shit about himself constantly. Just in his head. Stupid piece of shit. Look at you. I don't understand how AK can enjoy spending time with me. Does he only pretend to enjoy my company? Aren't I annoying? Yeah, kinda, but I'm... He doesn't feel that way. Looks like he's about to leave. I'll go and meet up with him before he forgets about me again. He just left and he forgot about me. Again. Why does it hurt me so much? I shouldn't be upset about this. He doesn't have to bear being with me, after all. I slowly take in a deep breath and call out to him. Hey! I wave my arms around, trying to get AK's attention. It's time for me to wear my mask. I can't let him know. I can't let anyone know. AK sighs once we catch up with him. He looks embarrassed. He's always been my friend, but sometimes I wonder if I'm just a burden to him. Wait, your eyes were yellow. Yours were yellow in the screen. What's going on? I like how we just got... That's not the expression you would think that the protagonist has, either. This kind of almost smug, blankish look. I guess he is sort of a dummy for the protagonist, though. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. He was going to ignore me. Does he really hate seeing me that much? That's mean, AK. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Acting weird, huh? How am I supposed to act normally when I don't know how to? This is actually much more stressful than I thought it would be, just seeing other people's realistic obsessive thoughts. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. There are so many people around us. I feel like they're all looking at me. And AK just walks in front of me as if nothing's wrong. I can't blame him. I wish I could just go to the literature club already. It's so much more peaceful in there. If only... Maybe this music volume needs to be lower, is what this needs. By the way, AK, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's what I thought. I want him to come with me, even if that means I'm being selfish. That's not true! You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? AK is deep in thought. He's probably thinking of a polite way to shut down my plea. I don't know, I feel like this is reaching. Sayori has bad depression, but I wouldn't imagine it's that nasty. That persistent. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. I wouldn't be able to stand seeing you unhappy and isolated like me. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Please don't add more to my hefty daily burden. I'm already struggling to keep up with everything else. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. I should be happy right now. Why does my smile feel so fake? Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! I really hope AK will come to the literature club. Everything is so calming there. He'll get to meet the other girls, too. It's selfish, but I hope he won't leave me behind after meeting them. I spend the entire day staring blankly at my papers. I don't remember a single thing that was discussed during class. I like that that's a different classroom. I'm a bit scared. Also, that's a blue classroom. Is that symbolism or is that just a bad paint job? Why would you make a classroom completely blue? And the floor is a different shade of blue. That just makes it even more upsetting. I'm a bit scared. Did AK lie to me? Will he really check out the clubs? I don't want to go and annoy him again, but I'll go and talk to him. I didn't tell him about the club yet, did I? I approach his classroom. As I get ready to enter, I hear him muttering. Clubs. Am I gonna have to come in? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for coming to bother you again. Hello? Sayori? He looks surprised. Thank God he isn't angry. AK looks around. He seems really lost and confused. I thought I'd catch you coming into the classroom, but I saw you just sitting in here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. I'm actually insulting him at this point. Who am I to say such things? You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Why does he keep acting like he's unhappy to see me? I just want to disappear. I shouldn't have come here. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. He gives me an awfully cold look. Why didn't I think before speaking? Of course he wouldn't agree to come. I'm not even that interesting. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. I just want to bang my head on the floor and scream right now. I'm so worthless hoping for him to come. Jesus, lighten up, will ya? Meanie. Why do I keep up this cute attitude? I just want to cry, that's it. The literature club is a nice place, but I think I'm the reason why he doesn't want to join us. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Here I am begging like an idiot. He'll just hate me even more. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Why did I say that? How could I ever think, even for a second, that he'd be interested in visiting the club? Don't make promises you can't keep. Aki lets out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Seriously? For a cupcake? I'm trying my best to act nice. And he comes to me because he wants a cupcakes? Doesn't he even realize how hurtful he's being? Yeah, he actually is a terrible person. The MC-kun is kind of a dick. Is he even aware of what he's saying? Yes! Let's go! AK lazily walks towards the club room. Every few seconds he sighs to himself. It's like coming with me is a huge pain for him. Anxiety simulator! Why did anyone make this? It's like that college humor vid where one of the people's just getting yelled at by her anxiety to stop doing whatever she's doing. He glances at me, his gaze harshly cold. He clearly doesn't enjoy being with me at all. I show my biggest smile and I swing open the classroom door. The weird thing about this is that it implies that she's not actually an idiot like she acts. Like, she thinks like an idiot, but she's not actually an idiot, so if she dropped the facade and was just real, it'd be way easier. Itsuki, Monica, and Yuri are all reading peacefully at their desks. I already feel a bit better. Everyone! A new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. AK glances around the room. Suddenly, he doesn't look as angry as before. The girls immediately regroup around him. They're always so curious. I give everyone a slight smile. Monica looks really interested. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. AK doesn't seem to care about the last part of Yuri's statement. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. I lower my head in preparation to apologize, but Monica speaks before I get the chance. AK, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. AK doesn't seem as miserable as before. He looks at the girls and chuckles a bit. Why does it sting so much? Does he already appreciate them that much? Yeah, he's just a kind of a guy. This club is full of cute girls.
You want something, say it.
Sorry. Why is she acting this way? He didn't do anything wrong. This is unfair. I feel like I'm not even needed. I'm just like a bystander in this scene. Ah, she totally is in this scene. Actually, let's get that text speed up a little. I'm used to it. Natsuki. I don't want AK to be annoyed by Natsuki's behavior. He already has to bear with mine. I approach him and I quietly whisper in his ear. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Why did he say that? It doesn't seem like he understood me. What will it take to make him seem even a little bit interested when I'm talking? I always question myself, does he even care? This is extra mean because there is no Sayori path. I need to relax. This is the literature club after all. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Iki looks over at Yuri. I'll listen to them from afar. It's not like they need me anyway. I sit down at the table and watch everyone talk amongst each other. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. Iki shyly waves his hand. Why is he acting so sweet now? Looks like Monica knew him already. Did they know each other before? And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, AK. You too, Monica. His smile seems so genuine. It's heartwarming. Of course, why don't I ever get that smile too? I can't just let him stand there blankly after his interaction with Monica. Come sit down, AK. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Please, AK, come sit next to me, please. And you do not have an option here, that bastard. Hey, I made them! I'll get them! Sorry, I got a little too excited. Why do you think that was a good idea? She made the cupcakes. I have no right to do that. I'm just dumb. Then, how about I make some tea as well? I can't even do anything useful. AK walks towards a table, looking around. He seems more and more interested. I'm pretty sure Monica's the one who caught his attention. He'll probably go and sit next to her. He smiles at me. My heart throbs. And he decides to sit next to me. Why did he choose me? There was a seat next to Monica, right? I should stop overthinking things. This is killing me. Before I get some more time to think, Natsuki proudly approaches with her cupcake tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. She's so amazing. She does so many things. I wish I could be as cool as her. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. I can't do Natsuki. She's very hard and very shrill. I don't want to eat. I'm never even hungry. But I need to keep up this happy persona. I'm the first to grab a cupcake, followed by Monica and then AK. It's delicious! It's too sweet for my likings. It doesn't taste bad, obviously, but I'm not enjoying it. Like, that was not the impression I got. I got the idea that Sayori intentionally throws herself into everything because she's trying to lose her sense of depression, but it's just looming. Not that she's acting and completely depressed constantly. Especially since this is before Monica cranked her up. AK is still looking at the cupcake. Doesn't he want to taste it? Natsuki keeps glancing at him, like she doesn't hate him as much as she pretends to. After a while, AK decides to take a bite. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Actually, you did. Natsuki should learn to appreciate compliments. Doesn't she realize it can hurt people when she brushes off compliments like that? I made them for you or anything. Yeah, I thought you technically did. Sayori said... He's right. I said it. This is all my fault.
Well, maybe. Not for, you know, dummy. Back up.
I quietly sigh. I wish I got compliments like those. No, now's not the time to act selfish. I've got to enjoy this moment. If AK is having a good time, then I'm having a good time. Yuri is done with the tea. She puts the set on the table and serves some tea to everyone. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yuri's so mature. Eiki looks captivated and a bit intimidated. It's rare to see him acting like that. Nah, I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Nutty!
That was uncalled for.
Yuri looks away, clearly hurt by Monika's comment.
Why would she say that in the first place?
It's not like there's bad blood between them or something. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I can see Eiki carefully choosing his words. This is irritating. I'm not angry, but it just hurts.
I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles. I'd give anything for Eiki to try making me smile this way. God, I keep thinking about this. Why is it so depressing? I should try to have more happy thoughts. These negative thoughts keep popping up in my head. I can't control them. It's kind of exhausting. Just being sad Sayori this hard. Absolutely killing me.